see. Will I find my way home? You're beautiful to me, and now I see that the undead will find a place in this world, and I will follow as you will come to me. Dreams of fallen souls, I rest with hero souls. Silence is my home. They're not the only ones. Stay focused on its songs to find my chosen, and you will soon become.
The following is rated TV MA and is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Yeah, what's up, people? I'm back with another talk radio, and I actually have my mic on this time. Y'all should be proud of me. I remembered to put the mic on because, I'm smart sometimes. So, anyways, today is Time Warp Thursday. Okay, Season 2, Episode 15, January 30th. 2025, which makes us 8.22% through the year of 2025. 8.22%. We're getting there. We're moving up to almost double digits now. Okay, that puts us at 4 weeks and 2 days into the year, which is 30 days into the year, which is 720 hours into the year, and that equals out to 43,200 minutes. And overall, 2,592,000 seconds. That's a lot of seconds, folks. That's a lot of seconds going into the year here. 2 million seconds. That's that's pretty radical. But yeah, today is Time Warp Thursday. So, why Time Warp Thursday? Because I want this to be the day of the week where I talk about, just kind of the past and history and stuff like that. The goal of the name, as I said, talk about the history of the world, the history of my life, history of my business, history of everything. Just kind of topics like that to go through on a Thursday. As well as is time travel real? Is there really time rips? Is there rips in time? Are there time warps? Can you go through a warp in time and be somewhere else? It all leads to like time travel. It's all kind of a time travel thing. So Thursdays will be like my history talk, time travel talk, things that have to do with history and time traveling. Because time traveling, you can go back in time and see yourself as a baby or something. And be like, oh my God, he's so cute. Look what he turned into as an adult. Oh my God. Seriously? Lord help us all. So, that's kind of the goal of Thursdays. Just kind of talk about history, whether it's history of my life, history of the business that I'm starting to make here, sports, history of sports, like big moments in sports history, big stories of world news from the past, movies, like old movies. We can talk about old movies, television shows from the past, just kind of all surrounding back in the past. Like shows I grew up watching that I liked, or movies I liked back when I was younger, the older type movies. And news from the past and stuff like that, And that's kind of my plan for this thing. see how it works on Thursdays, which means I'll try to get some guests who have some something to add to time travel or, you know, history of the world and all that stuff, and just kind of have discussions about time and history and time travel and all those fun things that you can talk about, you know. And as for my personal history, like, you know, when I was a kid, I was kind of a troublemaker as a kid. I ain't gonna lie. I'll put it out there. I set fires and stuff. I was a little firebug. And then I went around and painted doors, like people's front doors. I'd like paint it different colors and stuff. I was a little hellion back in the day. Okay. And since my dad was in the military back then, the military cops would be coming and like getting on my dad because I'm the one causing trouble. But my dad's the Air Force guy, so he the one getting in trouble. Not me. I got off the hook a lot because of my dad being military. And they said, you need to control your kid, or whatever, you know. Oh, which makes me think, like, military, because today I went to the hospital with my mama, and she went to get checked out at the ER, and they kept her, like, all frickin' day. I mean, all frickin' day. She's still there. I came home. And I was coming in I went out to have a cigarette. Coming back in after having a cigarette, there was this lady in her army uniform, like her, you know, camouflage army attire. And she on the phone talking about that some dude, blah, blah, blah. And then she said the next step is AWOL. And if he's going to be AWOL, blah, blah, blah. And I just walked by going, somebody getting out of the military without legally getting out of the military. He going AWOL. He leaving.
He's going to jail.
So somebody getting in trouble up in this house, you know. Well, not in this house, but out in the military area. You know? But yeah, my past, you know, with the painting doors and causing trouble up on the base, military base, and my daddy they'd be like, that's your kid. You need to control your child. And he getting in trouble. Not me. I got in trouble by my dad, but not the military. It's kind of funny. Now, business, you know, history of my business. So far, there's not much history to my business. I kind of launched this thing last year, 2024. I mean, the vision's been there since, hell, the 90s. But it just came to fruition now, and I'm starting to, like, build it. So there's not much history to my business, except the initial, like, starting point, 2024, and trying to build and grow. And, like, if you scan that code up there, you know, you can donate to help me build my business. You know, help me build my business. Because it's hard to start a business without some funding. And I read online that, you know, GoFundMe is a good way to get funding. And, you know, people will donate to GoFundMe sometimes. So I'm giving it a try. Because I want Crow's Entertainment to grow into something big and better and, you know, awesome. And my talk show to be, you know, a good success. And on future Time Warp Thursdays, I can talk about history of my business and be like, oh, when I started talk radio. And now we're in season 20 or something. You know what I'm saying? Even though Time Warp Thursday might be gone by then, I might move it to some other Thursday type theme. Who knows? And then, you know, other visions I have for my business, you know. So hopefully, you know, that vision can come to pass and I can be, you know, Crow's entertainment business, making entertainment, TV shows, talk shows, whatever. And my throat's a little itchy tonight, but like I said, I was at the hospital all day. I was getting stressed out by these people at the hospital, and now my throat is being all like pain in the ass. You know what I'm saying? Pain in the ass. But it happens, you know. And my business will grow. I have total faith in myself and my visions and my goals and how to shoot for my goals. Which is what I'm working at doing, is shooting for my goals, trying to make a dream a reality. You know what I'm saying? And any and all family, friends, complete strangers, whoever wishes to donate and help with the funding of my business, it is appreciated, you know. And I will be forever in your graces. So yeah, just, you know, keep an eye on Crow's Entertainment. Keep the name in your head, because in the far future, I might be some big name thing, you know. Crow's Entertainment might be big. You never know, you know. But moving on from there, and like I said, we can talk about sports of the past, like big sport news in the past, like things like that. I haven't done any research right now, so, you know. But on the sports history thing, the 49ers have 5 Super Bowl rings. You know, 5. And the Seahawks have 1 Super Bowl. So, you know, who's better? Who's better? It's all in the eyes of the beholder. You know, some people love the Seahawks, so that 1 Super Bowl is like the greatest thing ever. And then some people love the 49ers and be like, we got 5 Super Bowls, 1 for each finger of one hand. You know what I'm saying? But that's just, you know, part of the history of sports is the Super Bowls. Now, I don't really have much looking up and research about baseball history or hockey history or any of those other sports. Maybe WWE history. I'm not sure if I'm going to add WWE into sports category or like its own specific category. Because they call themselves sports entertainment. So, I mean, it has sports in it, so maybe, you know, keep it on sports. I don't know. Y'all can share your opinions on the chat or whatever. Let me know what your opinion is. Now, world news, you know, back history of world news, you know, you got World War I and World War II and stuff like that. You know, the Korean War, the Iraq War, all those wars. And then, like 2011, 9/11, you know, when they did the bombs dropped on the Twin Towers or whatever they're called. You know, back then in 9/11, 2001, I think it was. Yeah, I believe it was September 11th, 2020, or September 11th, 2001. I think that's what it was. I didn't study up on this, okay? So you're on my first Thursday. No, not really, because 9/11 happened, and that is history of the news, as well as World War I, World War II, Iraq, Vietnam, all those big wars in the world. Now just waiting for World War III. You know it's coming, right, folks? You know it's coming. So just be prepared, okay? Be prepared. Because that will be history of the world in the future. Because World War III is still in the future. We don't know when it's going to be. It's going to come sooner or later. Because this world, we always at each other's throats and stuff, you know. And we got a crazy ass president who can just like start a war because of, I don't know, because somebody ripped off his hair or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And then movie talk, like old movies, like some of my favorite movies, you know, in the old days, like, let me see. Let me see. Okay, there's a bunch of movies. There's a bunch of movies in the world. Like yeah, Look Who's Talking and Look Who's Talking To and all those things. And then you had what was it, 3 Minute a Baby or something like that? Or was it 2 Minute? No, 3 Minute a Baby. Yeah, 3 Minute a Baby. And there was like a ghost in that movie or something, you know? And then there was Ghostbusters. You remember Ghostbusters, right? That was a big film back in the day. Everybody loved Ghostbusters. And then you had the Gremlins and stuff like that. And you had Harry and the Hendersons or something like that. What else? There's a lot of movies. I could discuss movies forever, of the old movies. So I'll name some now, and then I'll name some next week on Time Warp Thursday as well, and we'll kind of, add movies as we go on this time warp. Because today is January 30th, 2025, but it could be January 30th, 1995. How do we know? How do we know? We could have time warped overnight or something. It's possible. Anything's possible in the world. Anything. I can time warp right now and be like, bloop, bloop, bye, and then come back and be like, oh, I went to the future. I went to 206600 or something. So yeah, the wife was like, okay. And then television shows of the past, like ER, one of my favorite shows of all time, ER. And then you had Grey's Anatomy, which is a doctor type show. And then you had Full House and Wonder Years and Married with Children, and Saved by the Bell with Mark Paul Gosselaar, who's now in Found, and he's like showing his acting chops in Found. Saved by the Bell, he was all like this goofy ass surfboard skater guy or surfer or whatever, and now he's like this kidnapper killer guy on Found, showing those acting chops. You gotta give Mark Paul Gosselaar props for moving on from this Saved by the Bell dorkiness to Found. He has been found, okay? So yeah, that'd be the other subjects of Thursdays is the television show talk. So, there's a bunch of subjects and there's a bunch of things about history, time travel, that we will talk about. And, just have some fun with it. And I'll try to find guests that, enjoy talking about time travel or the history of things and stuff like that. And have their insight as well as my insight. Because it's good to have multiple people with multiple suggestions and ideas of what's going on. And that you can bash back and forth against and say, oh, time travel is real? No, it ain't. Yes, it is. And you can have like little debates, Some people don't believe in the time travel type of stuff. Me, I believe in it. I just wish I could do it. It'd be hella cool to go back in time and like see some history moments in person, kind of, I just think it'd be kind of cool and it'd be kind of fun, and just be like, bring back to present time some info about the history of the world. It'd be fun. And then you got stuff like rips in time, and I guess that that's not really. It's time travel, but a rip in time is probably like, I don't know, like you get a rip in time where some things overlap each other or something, and I don't know. It's a weird whole like theory about time rips and what time rips do and what they are and all that stuff. Which I could get a guest in the future that maybe could explain time rips a little bit more. That's more scientific than I am. I'm not really scientific. I just believe in these things, and then, you know, I think they're cool. I keep getting viewers and then leaving. Like I had one YouTube, they left. I got one Facebook, but you know they go come and go, come and go, come and go. So hello, while Facebook is still here, hello. And as I always say, anybody who's ever interested in being a guest on my show that would want to talk about subjects or anything, you know, post a comment on my show, either on YouTube or Facebook or, you know, any of those other things, you know, and I will like try to get you on the show and we can talk and go back and forth with debating about stuff, and you know, it'd be video because this is a video talk show, podcast, whatever you want to call it. Some people call it a podcast, but it's video, so it's kind of talk show video podcast. Yeah. And don't forget, in the description, click on some of those links to check out things like my Discords or the Girl Scout cookie sales online. You can still, you know, order cookies online. My GoFundMe fundraiser thing. My website, Crow Rules Entertainment. Facebook page, Crow Rules Entertainment. And all those other things. Links to my other streaming platforms. Links to purchase merchandise, like t-shirts and hoodies that say Crow Rules Entertainment or Talk Radio or Riley Radio or Riley's World, not Dandy's World, but Riley's World. And it's just a way to get support, and you know, I get money off the merch sales, and you guys get to wear my merch, show it off to the world, and be like, that's Riley Radio right there. Go check him out on YouTube and Twitch and Facebook and Kick and all those different places. Because I got one viewer on each right now. Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. One, and one. That's kind of cool. Thank you all for watching. Y'all keep popping out real quick, though. I think people just come and see what I'm talking about and then be like, zip, I'm out of here. I'll come back later and watch it. Whatever. Which is fine. You know, because this is a show that goes on Facebook and YouTube and stuff, and you go watch it later. The green screen is getting a little bit better, but I still got to work on lighting and all that stuff, because you see my hair is green, right? Yeah, I'm hip. I'm cool like that. I got green hair. I didn't dye it, but it's green. And then the wife is playing Pet Sim 99 right now. She killing it on the clan battle. We got like overnight left of this clan battle. Tomorrow morning it'll be over, so I gotta like auto click overnight so I can get the points and try to get closer to the minimum. I don't think I'll make it to the minimum of the clan points, but I could maybe get closer, a little bit closer. But yeah, I want to thank everybody for continuing to watch and support me. Facebook keeps popping in and out. YouTube keeps popping in and out. So I'm getting people who come and at least check it out. They don't stay for the whole show. They don't like stick around because I'm boring or something. They just pop in and pop out. Probably just checking me out to see what I'm talking about. To see if this show's worth watching in the future. I think it is. I think this is a good show, and it's going to only get better as time goes on. Because, yeah. Now, tonight I'm just blabbing about time travel and stuff. And I told you a little bit about my mama at the hospital tonight. But it's all good in the hood. Biscuits and gravy sauce. Yeah. And remember, anytime you chat, okay, if you ever chat on this, it'll show up over here on the screen. It'll start popping up if you chat. So I'll be able to see it. My viewers will be able to see it. And all that. And if you wish to help my business grow by funding and donating, you can, you know, do the QR code over there with your phone, just kind of blip, 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 and go and donate, you know. Any amount is helpful. Anything. I'm just looking to grow and build my website. Upgrade the website, get more equipment. I got some video equipment and stuff, but I'll need more if I'm going to be a success at this stuff, you know. And in the future, maybe rent a little building that I can make kind of my studio / office, where I could hang up my green screen so it's up at all times, and I don't have to take it down nightly and put it back up nightly. That gets to be tiresome, you know. And then, you know, having my own little office building, people can come in and talk to me about any jobs they wish me to take on for videography. You know, because I'm still going to do the videography thing if anybody needs videography. Wedding video, you know, birthday parties, baby showers, whatever the case is, you know. I just, you know, look to grow and look to be better, and funding is going to be one of the main things that'll help with that growth, as well as me working on my talk show presence and my duration of talking and subjects to talk about and topics and scripting and all that stuff. It's a work in progress, people. I'm getting there. Okay? It's going to take time. But y'all can watch me go from being terrible at this to being good at this. It's just going to take time for it to get to that point. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitch and Kick and Facebook and all that stuff to keep up with my growth. You know, to see me get better, to see Crow Rules Entertainment become some big thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm looking forward to the future of Crow Rules Entertainment, talk radio, all that stuff. So you all could be a part of that by just, you know, helping with some funding. You know, I'm not gonna every episode beg about that, but I'm gonna keep the little thing up there on every episode, so if people wish to, they can. But if they don't, they don't. And I won't harp on it every episode. I did last night and I did tonight because it's new. It's a new thing that I'm trying to like get funding. So I'm going to talk about it right now and just kind of get the word out, so everybody can, you know, share the link, get donations for Crow Rules Entertainment, and it'll help better my show, better my business, grow my business. You know, it'll be a very helpful thing, and I'm forever in debt to anybody who does donate, you know, and helps out. I'd appreciate it. I'd love it. It'd be cool. And the money will go to good use. Like I said, equipment, maybe an office building to be my office / studio, where I can make videos in the studio instead of here at home where I have to take down a green screen every night. Yeah. So, you know, it's kind of a good cause. It's a good cause. It's a worthy cause, and it's helping someone better their lives and get better at doing things. 11:28. We got about a half hour left, and let's see. Let's see if I can find any random things we can just kind of talk about that may not coexist with Time Warp Thursday, but it's still something to talk about, and it'll keep me going for the next half hour or so, because I'm trying to make the show an hour long every episode, and that's why I got to work on my scripting and my talking, so where I'm talking about a certain subject for like, say, 15 minutes on this one, 15 minutes on the next one, 15 minutes on the next one, to kind of eat up that hour. I'm always just quickly going through topics and being like 4 minutes here, 2 minutes there, 3 minutes there. I'm so sporadic. But I will be working on that. This is only like, season 2, episode 15, so still early in my show. It's only been not even a whole season last season. Half the year. This year will be all year long. It's one season, season 2. The next year, 2026, will be season 3. You get it, right? A year is a season. Hey, you get it. You get it. And then I've been also uploading old D&J shows, which could also go with, Time Warp Thursday. Memories of the past with me and my boy Dan doing D&J show. And now that he's passed away, those memories live on in my YouTube and my business and all that stuff. Because I put D&J show on my business website as a show. Because it was D&J show. And me and Dan just talked about stupid stuff because we were friends and we just acted stupid. That's what friends do. But now I got this talk radio, which is basically just me being kind of a talk show host and talking to you guys, working on getting guests and all that stuff. I'm always open to guests coming on the show, So anybody who ever wants to be a guest, just post a comment and tell me, and try to get a hold of you, and you try to get a hold of me, and we can talk it out. You can join my Discord, like the Crow Rules Entertainment Discord, and we can chat about it. Let's see, what else? Got home today. I got home, and I hadn't ate all day and stuff. So the wife got on me and go make something to eat. You gotta eat real food. And I'm sitting there munching on some Doritos. And she said, not Doritos, real food. I was like, okay. Getting in trouble. Whatever. But I couldn't eat all day because I was at the hospital all day. Boring, man. I kept going outside for cigarettes and stuff. I was like, I'm stressed, I need a cigarette, I'll be back, Mom. Because Mom's at a military hospital. So, and I'm not military. So, I'm like, okay, it's time for me to go. I gotta catch the last bus off this base, okay? And I called my mama before I started this live just to see how she's doing, and she said she was resting. So I was like, okay, just get some rest, take it easy. And I'm gonna go live, so don't be calling me during my live. Watch her call me and be like, John, how's your live going? Leave me alone, woman. I told you I'm doing a live stream. Hello. Chicken sauce. And tomorrow, not much going on. I know wife's got a doctor appointment and stuff, so she'll be out. I'll probably be here because if my mom's still at the hospital, I got to be here for my brother and stuff. Cause not sure when my mama coming home. They, like when I called her before this, she said they haven't said anything about sending her home yet. So, they probably gonna keep her overnight at least, and then tomorrow they might be like, okay, get you home. Go ahead and call a shuttle bus or whatever you need to do. But I told her she needed to get seen. Her legs are like just, always weak and numb, and she can't walk that well anymore. And she, she's getting worse and worse with her legs. And she told the doctors that, so, and they did blood work. And then they gave her some magnesium in the IV because they said she was really low on her magnesium, which is one of our things we thought she might have, like low magnesium and potassium and all those different things. And it took him like 2 hours to get the damn IV in her because her veins are very terrible. So they're like sticking. Finally, this dude came in and got it, but the lady nurse couldn't do it. So the guy nurse came in and did it, and he got it, and he was good. But, it's how hospitals are. You have to deal with watching people do all this poking and stabbing and blah, blah, blah. Let's see. What else? Also on Crow's Entertainment, you can become a member of the site and be part of the community of Crow's Entertainment. And you'll get like newsletters and stuff throughout the year. And you can post on our message board forum thing, or go join one of the groups that's on there and talk about whatever that group subject is, and you can talk about it. And you don't have to be in local Tacoma, Lakewood, Washington area. You could be all over the world. Just don't ask me to do no videography jobs unless you paying for my travel, okay? I can't afford to go flying to Florida to do a wedding videography thing. No. That would have to be part of your pay to me for doing the job. That would be added into my how much you pay me, travel pay, plus video pay and all that stuff. So, I mean, I'd be willing to if you paid for my travel, Just saying. Just putting that out there, folks. I'd be willing to work anywhere as long as I'm paid, and you pay for my travel expenses. I should make that a thing with Crow's Entertainment. Add a travel price. Like, if you want me traveling, you got to pay that airline ticket or whatever. Round trip airline ticket. Okay. So that's a future thing that I can build into my company here. Yeah, it's a good idea, and it works because you're gonna have to pay me for the videography services anyways. So what's the big deal with adding a little more to the price for the airline tickets? and like a hotel room for a night or two, all part of the paying for the package deal there. Wedding videography plus hotel and travel expenses. Yeah, I think that's kind of doable. I gotta upgrade my website before I can take bookings online though. You have to contact me on the little form I got on my website. Fill out that form and submit it and tell us what you want and all that stuff, and then we get back to you with like estimates on price and blah blah blah, whether there's travel expenses or not that you have to pay for us, added to the package. So yeah, it can be all worked out. And I just came up with that idea out of nowhere tonight on this talk radio. Yeah, that just popped into my head that if people want wedding videographers from another state, y'all can pay for my travel, and my team, whatever team I have that travels and comes with me to do this video shoot, still photography, whatever, pay for that too, It'd be all part of a package. Yeah, I like the idea. It's kind of cool, and it could be worked out. Because I'm willing. If you're willing, I'm willing. Okay? So look at that. I just came up with a new idea for my videography services. And I think it's fair and doable. So, let's see. Got 22 more minutes left of the show here. trying to think of what else to talk about. Monster? We can talk about Monster. Or some of my other, like, little affiliate things, like W Energy Drinks and Rogue and Swift. Those are all energy drink companies. And if you purchase from them, I get like a cut of whatever you pay, whatever the price is. Those companies will give me like a cut of it for being an advertiser, affiliate, whatever you want to call it, you know. And then there's my merch that you can buy that helps me out. There's the GoFundMe over here that helps me out, you know, all that stuff. So many ways to support me and help me out and help my business grow. And with this new idea with the videography services, with the add-ons, that helps me grow and build my business as well and get my business out there to where, you know, I can get feedback from people giving feedback, telling how good I did or how bad I did, blah, 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 you know. Word of mouth, that's always good. That's why I always want you guys to like and share these videos. Word of mouth, you know. Oh, this guy's pretty cool. Oh, this guy's kind of funny. Oh, this guy's funny looking. Oh, this guy has something. I could see a future with this guy. He's going to take over Jimmy Fallon, and Jimmy Kimmel. Yeah. He's always talking about taking over Jimmy Fallon's job or Jimmy Kimmel's job. Yeah. 'Cause I'm a talk show host. Okay, I'm a talk show host here. I think I know guests like Fallon and Kimmel and stuff. But that'll change in the future. I'm telling you, man, I'm trying to grow here. I'm trying to do this. And I have faith in myself that I can do it. And I had the visions and the goals and all that stuff. A vision just came out tonight, you know. So I have visions. I have things in my head that could work with my business and stuff, you know. And I think I have a good long career here with this if I continue to just pursue it, give it my all, you know, put into work and do this thing, you know, and just have fun with it as well. It's got to be fun. If it's not fun, then it's not going to be successful if you're not passionate about it. And I'm passionate about these video things. That's why I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to include you all. Try to bring dreams out of my head and make reality out of them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how it is to have dreams, right? Well, when you have a dream, you got to bring it out and try to make it come to life. And if you're not going to put the work in, and if you're not going to push forward when you think, like, say you think you're failing, like sometimes I think, oh, I'm failing at this, I'm not good at this, but I keep pushing through because I know I have the dream and the vision in my head of what I want this all to turn out to be in the future. And if it works like it's in my head, it's going to be awesome. Okay? Just right now, it's like speed bumps here and there. You know, I'm working on getting over the speed bumps and just cruising along, you know, trying to have a good long straight path of highway to go boom and just keep going for a while, you know, and better my family's life, better my life, and just, you know, all that stuff. And I think with the help of all you guys, I can make that happen. And with the help of bringing stuff out of my head and putting it down on paper or putting it down on video like this, it's going to help because I'm making reality out of my visions and my dreams and my goals. Okay? Now, I know I'm not getting a lot of viewers right now, but in time, I think it'll start growing as I start getting better and getting my name out there more and getting this show out there more and just growing, getting more subscribers, more followers, all that good stuff. And burping. We should have burp contests. I'd probably lose because I'm not a good burper, but 11:43. We got about 11:44. So we got like 16 more minutes, 15, 16 minutes, something like that, to whittle down here. So I gotta just keep blabbing, right? Let's see, what else can we talk about? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that go on in my head that I just don't know how to get out right now. So that's a work in progress as well. It's getting those ideas that are kind of in your head that you don't know how to totally express yet, or like bring it into reality. It's just kind of a thought or an idea, and you're like, how do I make that happen? And then bringing it out and just working on getting it out of your head by putting it on paper or something, writing down, brainstorming ideas. And that, and as you do that, and then you go over the list of brainstormed ideas and work on an idea at a time. Yeah, I think that'll work. And that's kind of what I'm going to do, is just kind of write things down, brainstorming, and then over time work on bringing each little brainstormed idea to life for you all. Okay? That's going to be the hard part. The hard part is thinking of bringing these thoughts out to life, But with the support of all you guys, the support of my family, I believe I can do it. I have faith in myself and my ideas. I think some of my ideas are good. I just got to get them out on paper and learn, So it's kind of funny. And then you get people on the chat who, pop up. One person just popped up with a little negative comment. That's fine. They can think what they want. It's not showing up on the screen, though, but that's okay. But anyways, I don't mind negative comments. That just fuels my passion and my ideas and my want to do this stuff. Take it as a compliment. That's what I was just saying. I'm taking it as whatever. You can tell me that, it said just give up. See, I'm not going to give up. That's just going to push me to keep my dream alive. And then they said take it as a compliment. I guess they were thinking the same thing I was. Just give up, which is like, in other words, keep pushing. Keep pushing through. You got this. You can do this. You're going to be the next Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel or Stephen Colbert. I probably won't be, but I could be. If those three, dropped off the face of the earth, it's probably radio right here. But I appreciate the comment, at least. Thank you for the comment. It shows you're watching, and I appreciate the view. Feel free to follow, if you want to keep watching me progress and grow in my show, follow me. Continue to chat anytime you want. You can give up your negatives, you can give up your positives, whatever you want. What are we talking about anyway? Whatever you were talking about, that's what we talk about. Because you talked about something, I talked about it, and then you talked about it, and then I talked about it, and then we went back and forth a little bit, and then I stopped. Yeah. Stop. Hammer time. Anyways. What are we talking about anyway? Just, feel free to rewatch this after I'm live and stuff. And you'll see the whole show, the whole episode here. And then you can go into comment more about it after you watch the whole thing and give your opinions on it. About your dream. Yes, talking about my dream. We all have dreams. Okay? It's just making the dreams come to life. And I'm slowly making my dream come to life. Slowly but surely. and believing in oneself. You know, you always got to have belief in yourself if you're gonna make things happen. Take the negative and just use that as fuel to be like, whatever, boom, I'm going further into this. I'm gonna make something of myself and make something of my business. 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 Yeah. And just be the dork I am. Like, I'm being myself, you know. Some people will like it, some people will not like it. And that's fine, and that's cool. I don't care either way if you like me or not. I'm just me, and I'm dorky. I know I'm dorky. But I love all the people who view my channels and watch my videos and give me likes and shares and all that stuff. It's much appreciated. And with 10 minutes to go basically on this show, you know, I'm just kind of blabbing right now. As you will see if you watch the whole video, everything I said and how I'm growing this and trying to get better at this and putting into work to try to make these better and have fun with it and, you know, entertain you guys, whoever's watching, whoever's commenting, whoever's, you know, throwing the negative or the positive. I'll take the negative, I'll take the positive, put them both together and do something with it. Just make something out of it, you know. I don't mind. I don't care about negative and positive comments. I'll use them both to go forward in my business, dreams, goals, you know. But anyways, this is kind of getting to a point where we close out the show. Now tomorrow is going to be Finally Friday. That's the name of tomorrow's, you know, the Friday night shows is Finally Friday. Because when you work, like if you're working a real job out in the world, you get to Friday, you're like, ooh, finally Friday, I can be done with this. Now me, I work around the house here, you know. I caregive for my mama and I help with my brother and stuff. So I work around here at the house, not making money and all that stuff. So I'm using this as a launching point to try to get my business out there for people to see and, you know, gain guests from my talk show, better my talk show, get clients as my videography side of the business gets better. How old are you? I'm an old man, okay? But my dreams are still there. I'm just starting older in life. But yeah, I'm old, okay? You don't need to know necessarily my real, like, exact age, but I'm old, okay? I'm young at heart, though, so. But I'm old. Old. I'm like Time Warp Thursday here, you know? I'm a history guy. I'm old. I'm ancient. But I'm still cool. And I'm still funny. And I still act like a kid. And still have a heart of a child. Well, I have a heart of a child because my heart's only like 4 years old or so. 5 years old. Since I had my heart surgery. And then, you know, doctor gave me a new heart. So, say about 5 years, you know. Yeah, because I had the aortic valve replacement surgery, which they gave me a new heart, which the doctor was like, you gotta get it or you'll die. So I got it. So, you know, my ticker's strong now. And then, let's see, the last few months I've had this lump in my throat, and they say it's on my thyroid, and they did a biopsy on it, and it's non-cancerous, so I'm happy about that. No cancer. My heart's all good now. So, you know, so I'm pushing towards my dreams. I've been dreaming of a business, a videography, entertainment business since I was a teenager, back in the day, you know. You heard healthcare is expensive in America? Well, yeah, some. You know, everything is expensive. You know, and it depends on where you live. You know, certain states are cheaper than other states, but yeah, I don't get into the financial stuff much because I don't know much about that. But you know, I'm sure what you heard is true, but not everywhere. Which from that comment, I take it you're not in America. You're one of my foreign viewers. People messing up my green screen.
Yeah.
Right at the end of my show, my wife wants to mess up my green screen. What the heck? I'm gonna cry. But like I said, apparently you're not in America. Where are you viewing from? What country are you in?
Wait, what did they ask about?
They said, I heard healthcare is expensive in America.
Jeez, yeah.
And I said, yeah, it can be expensive.
It's cheaper to have an operation on the black market or go on a world trip.
Okay,
like
wait,
this.
you want me to guess? You know how many countries are in this world?
What's the name?
The username?
Yeah.
Lord King QQQ.
Lord King QQQ.
I'm gonna say like Britain or something. Like
I'm
England.
gonna say Scotland.
The wife says Scotland. I say like Great Britain or something. Are we? Come on. Are we right? Who's the winner? Oh, you in Africa? Okay. We were way off. Well, welcome. Thank you for watching from Africa. I appreciate that. Viewer from another country, I'm loving it. I like that. And I appreciate your view and joining us. Continue to join me every night, Monday through Friday, you know. I do these shows for fun and to entertain you guys, to talk to you guys, because I can see the chat and I just, you know, read it and talk to you guys. Interaction. But as I close out this show, I wanted to thank you guys. I want to thank you, Lord King, for joining me. One of my Kick viewers, which is my newest streaming platform that I've been using. I thank you for your candid little talk, you know. But as my dream continues to grow, you all will be able to watch it grow. As I say, I got to get better at the green screen. I think I got to get better lighting for my green screen because you can still see like green, you know. It's like trippy. Woo, what's up? But I'll get better. So to close out tonight, I want to thank you and let you know that tomorrow is finally Friday. Not gonna discuss what will actually be discussed on Finally Friday, but you know, I will get my stuff ready tomorrow before I do the show live. I would, you know, get my script kind of put together, how I'm going to talk about things, and you know, research, maybe study up a little bit on certain things I want to talk about in Fridays and other episodes. Keep dreaming. Even Elon Musk is still dreaming. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to keep dreaming, and I'm going to keep pushing my dream forward and working towards my goal of building this business and making it something successful and good. And with people like Lord King watching in Africa, you know, I appreciate that. People in other countries showing support to this American guy over here. I love it. I like that. So anyways, with that being said, I will say goodnight for tonight and be back tomorrow, same time, 11 p.m. my time. Africa, I'm not sure what time 11 p.m. would be your time, but yeah, you can, you know, see when my video comes up and just kind of, you know, come check me out, you know, because it's almost 12 o'clock midnight. So it's about time to close this show out. Trying to hit the road, get those visions still brewing in my head, bringing those ideas out, putting them on paper, and moving forward, you know. So, with that being said, remember you can always, you know, go donate over there on my GoFundMe, go fundraising. Oh, it's 8:58 a.m. in Africa right now. Okay, so I'll be on at like 8 a.m. your time tomorrow. In 24 hours, 8 a.m. your time. So for you, it's a morning show. Start your day off good with some Riley Radio over here. I am Pros 11 on Twitch. Hi, hello. You're hitting me right at the end of my show, homie. But I will be back tomorrow, okay? Everybody continue to join me. Tell your friends about me. You know, get my name out there. Get my show out there. Give me some views. Help me share and like my show, you know? And I will talk to y'all in 23 hours, actually. 23 hours, yeah. Alright? Alright. Much love all. Thank you for watching from Africa and all that. You're awesome. Thank you.
Lights out, holy, turn the lights down. He betrayed the White House, rates of gasoline. My town reminds me of a ghost house, vacant lost civilians, stressed in magazines. Fallout puts an end to that timeline, the great demise of humankind. If he ain't coming back, well then you know that he is dead. See you again, he told us when he left. It's been 3 weeks and we're still here and we haven't seen you yet. And the acid rain is falling as the people start to cry. The church is slowly burning. When the city's in a panic, cause the politicians lied. So we're rioting in the streets. Well, I'm a renegade with reason to believe that I'll be crucified if I ever make it out of here, but I'm still alive. I've lost my mind, and the voices in my head are sharply screaming. I'm still alive, I'm living off the earth, cause I know if I go to town, someone will kill me. It's in it, Lord. Dead, cause we still ain't seen him yet. It's been 10 weeks and I still can't sleep, I just lose my mind instead. We're still alive, but you know that we're alright. And we'll still be here if it takes a year just to see what can alive. And they call you a threat of terror, and they shoot you on the spot. They're gonna let your body rot. They're gonna gun you down and drag your corpse across the ground. And if there's anything left, they're gonna eat you up alive. I'm a revolutionary and I'll carry this until I die. If I ever make it out of here, but I'm still alive. I've lost my mind, and the voices in my head are sharply screaming. I'm still alive, I'm living off the earth, cause I know if I go to town, someone will kill me.